elements are elements that come from within the work that forms a structure, such as themes, characters and characterization, plot, setting, and so on. While extrinsic elements are elements that compose a literary work from the outside, including aspects of sociology, psychology, and others. Budianta, 2002, page 3.
According to Walek and Warren, 1977, extrinsic elements are also referred to as extrinsic factors that affect literary works, usually a causal explanation for some description, analysis, and evaluation of a literary works. Therefore, the extrinsic element must still be seen as something important.
According to Sami, 1988, 35, the extrinsic element is a way of analyzing a literary work by using related theory and content to gain a better understanding between the material and the theory used to analyze the topic. Research will use a physiological approach in this paper.
Literature in psychology according to experts. The study of literary psychology explores its structure, function, and psychological value. Topics of discussion include symbolisms, the purpose of storytelling, application of psychological theories and concepts, different literary genres, accuracy in the depiction of psychological variables and mental health professionals, how writing and reading reflect cognitive process, and the therapeutic value of literature. Next, we turn to sociology. What is sociology in literature?
The sociology of literature is the most neglected subdiscipline by both sociologists and writers alike. However, the sociology of literature, especially the sociology of culture, which includes the sociology of literature, has begun to receive more attention and shows the importance of understanding human social life. In his book, The Sociology of Literature, Swinwood defines sociology as an objective and scientific study of human life in society, the study of social institutions and processes. We already know what sociology is. Then we move on to the most important thing for us humans, namely religion. Does anyone know what religion is in literature? Let's see.
Religion and literature arose from the same fundamental source. Religion is the relationship that humans have with the highest being. It has to do with the substance that lies behind phenomena, and also with the obligation that humans have to make to this being, universal and eternal. Literature in its final analysis represents the same fundamental relationship. It seeks to explain, to justify, to reconcile, to interpret, and even to comfort and to console. Now, you already know what religion is. Then, next we turn to culture. What is a culture in literature?
Literature in this context refers to literature in foreign language as a starting point. It can be defined as a written text with artistic value, including the traditional literary genres of poetry, fiction, and drama. In addition to the culturally and literary exceptions of text, borders, literary concepts are needed to reflect the broader horizons of text mediation culture. Thus, in the teaching of literature, culture plays a different role in serves as an illustration or starting point for the study and mediation of cultural phenomena. It is understood as part of sentence for civilization, so that by learning about the implementation of social, historical, linguistic, and other cultures in literary texts. The personalities of foreign cultures are mediated.
That's what is meant by extrinsic elements, are elements that pull a literary work from the outside. Extrinsic elements such as the background of making literary works, the author's background, and socio-cultural conditions. The background of making literary works is the reason or motivation that makes a writer want to create and complete a literary works. The background of the author is a vector that comes from the author himself, for example, education. Sociocultural factors are factors that come from the community environment or where the author lives, for example, political, ideological, economic factors, etc.